Hi there, John Frank here with Remax Professionals and the lovely Walter the Cat, and your Friday afternoon public service announcement. We're going to ditch the cat. Adios. Right, so yeah, just home from work, and today, we're going to embark on the zombie, continuing with that tiki, with our tiki cocktail series, and the zombie. Doesn't have pineapple juice or orange juice or stuff like that in it. But it does have a lot of moving parts, right? First off, another thank you to Mike Paincho to Edmonton, Alberta, for sharing with me some of John D. Taylor's Velvet Falernum. I think it's just the Falernum. Who picks these names, right? It's like. Anyway, I'll dispense with the Falernum jokes later. So there'll be Falernum, a little bit of Grenadine, a little bit of angostura bitters, just for a little bit more allspice action than the Falernum. It gives a touch of absinthe, what they call Dawn's mix. So that would be an ounce of grapefruit juice with some cinnamon syrup, which I made, turned out very cinnamony, and golden rum, golden aged Dominican rum. I don't have any, but I have Cuban Reserva by Havana Club. It's golden and it is aged. It also calls for an Overproof Demerara rum. Don't have it. Not going to buy it because, frankly, I've just run out of place to put booze. And the funk, of course, of this fabulous Jamaican dark rum. So, without too much ado, we're gonna get rocking and rolling on this. So, first things first, we have almost an ounce here of lime juice. The lime juice is kind of subjective. If you want it a little bit more tart, make it a little bit more tart. Add some more lime juice, right? So, and we'll get into our grapefruit juice, which here is that Dawn's mix, right? So we got an ounce of the grapefruit juice, and with a half ounce of the cinnamon syrup. Be careful with this. And that adds a really nice depth and mouthfeel to this. That cinnamon, it's a semi-rich cinnamon syrup. Half an ounce of the Falernum, right? It's like, oh, you should nip that off. No, it's just a Falernum. Oh my goodness. All right, half an ounce of the Velvet Falernum. One dash of the angostura bitters. That's a very healthy dash. A bar spoon, just 7.5 milliliters of absinthe. Oh, come on now, open up. Oh, there we go. It's tight as a drum, that thing. Just like that. And you know what? Believe it or not, that absinthe, it just runs right through the drink. Right, without it, it's a very different. It's a very different cocktail. A half ounce of Grenadine, right? That adds a fair bit of sweetness and color to the mix. Okay, now some recipes call for 1.5 ounces of each. I feel that there's already a fair bit of booze in here, so let's just stick with 1 ounce of each of these. Well, there's your ounce of golden rum, aged, or 1 ounce of the Jamaican rum for the funk and flavor, and then probably one of my most favorite rums here, this Lemon Heart Demerara rum. I got myself some Eldorado Demerara rum. Yet to break into that. Was at the suggestion of a friend. Here, we'll give it maybe another half ounce because it did call for overproof, and we just put more booze in as opposed to getting a new bottle of that. Dang, probably should have put all of this stuff into the little cup first. Ooh, and shaking it that way. So that's what I'll do. For my seal and shake the kajankers out of this thing. Probably could have shaken a little longer, but hell's bells, how much do you want to dilute this? Now, the recipe does call for, pebbled ice. I don't have pebbled ice, don't have a Lewis bag, and, you know, frankly, it just makes a mess. So, lots more space in this, in between the ice cubes, but if I fill my little geeky tiki cup up with ice, I have a perfect amount of rum. Ooh. Get yourself in a world of trouble with these. I think I had 3 or 4 of these the other night, and that was game over. Now, as usual, I will put the recipe. I'll put the recipe and attach it to the video. And tell me how this works out for you. I know it's a lot of weirdo ingredients here, but that is a delightful cocktail. And only 1 or 2 of these at a party, right? Like, you know, stick to something else, because this will send you home quick. And you know, suggestions, of course, are always appreciated. So you all stay safe out there. Summer, it's in its dog days now. So look forward to seeing you next week, and stay safe, have fun, keep the sunscreen on, because it's still hot as blazes out there. It's fabulous. So bye for now.